That's a whole lot of nope. Nope, 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 nope. Alright, little peepers. Alright, we'll be back. Good afternoon, y'all. So, as you can see, we went and got our little replacement chicks for the hens that we lost. And they're doing really well, considering we didn't have a brooder ready for them. We got one up in about 15 minutes. And they seem to be hale and hearty. Today, we're not going to be dealing with them too much because, why, hon? Why are we not going to be dealing with the chicks today?
Our first hurricane is coming. Hurricane prep for chickens. This was not something we really thought of in advance, but
there's no manual for it either, so we're winging it.
So we're just gonna go wander around Lowe's and pick up whatever we think we need.
Can't wait. This is gonna be fun. So our generator's not working. Somebody fiddled with it a little while ago. Not me, I promise. Somebody fiddled with it and now it's not running, so we have to go pick up a generator as well. Why do we need a generator?
Gotta keep the chickie babies warm.
That's right.
Gotta keep our food cold.
That's right.
We gotta keep ourselves cool.
Right.
Because, yeah, this summer heat's no joke here in the South. We are kind of acclimated, not really. Totally acclimated.
No, not really.
So,
no.
Yeah. Our first hurricane.
Yeah.
The Lowe's is quite a buzz.
So we struck out on generators, of course.
Yes, no generators.
Did not think that we were going to get one.
Also, all of the big propane tanks gone.
Yep.
So here we are with our little grill and our little propane tanks. But that's okay.
It's enough.
We also realized that we have supplies in West Virginia.
West Virginia.
We currently are in North Carolina. So we're prepared for blizzards in West Virginia, but we haven't gotten all of our stuff out of the garage in my house in West Virginia. So now the hurricane's coming and we don't have stuff. So we're just milling around Lowe's collecting stuff.
So how did that go?
Well, quite a frenzy at Lowe's and they got nothing left.
They had a sign on the door when we walked in. We were out of generators, propane, bottled water. What was the other thing they were out of? Sand. Sand. They were out of sand. We couldn't find tie-down stakes.
You know what? I bet you the Tractor Supply will have some.
Tie-down stakes. They'll at least have the dog weed tie-down stakes.
Yeah, the dog tie-downs. So we checked like 3 different places trying to come up with some solutions to, you know, strap down the chickens, strap down the air conditioner, strap down the pump house. So yeah, we're gonna strap it all down. It's hunker down. We're probably freaking out over nothing.
Yeah,
this is our first hurricane, so yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and freak out.
Yeah, but at least now we know what we're deficient in.
Yes.
We need to pick up a generator. We need to get some type of manual pump for the well. Or at least cistern barrels, which hopefully we'll be able to get at Tractor Supply. And I mean, you're going to be at the shelter, so you're going to have food and water.
And you guys can come to the shelter.
I know, and we can come to the shelter, but if we don't need to, like that's supposed to be for people who really, really need it.
Yeah, yeah. I think we'll be just fine.
I think we'll be okay.
We'll be okay.
We'll be okay. But we're still going to go to Tractor Supply
and see what we can get at Tractor Supply.
my favorite story. My favorite.
Jack's fly.
Horizontal holster. Or whatever, I suppose.
Or not an iPhone 8 Plus.
Ooh, this one's like pirate cheddar.
Cream.
Layered crumble. Here we go. Pompeii Esperante. So we were just kidding about messing with them today when we were on the camera earlier.
What do you mean?
We said we weren't going to fiddle with them today because we were going to go shopping. Just kidding.
Oh. Well, Brian wanted to hold chicky babies.
Now you got the whole tube.
So.
Yes.
I wanted to do this.
Yes.
You won't let me be alone with anything.
Gentle, not in its eyeballs. Not in its eyeballs.
Also, everything that was just said was recorded by your brother.
Nope, just started.
Oh no. Oh, I just poked his butt. Oh.
You sneezed on the chicken.
Oh, that one's yours.
Bird flu.
What should we name this one, Lulu?
Hi, peepers. How you doing, peepers? Good morning, y'all. Hurricane prep day 2. What is on the agenda today?
Hauling trash and figuring out where the chickens are going to go, tying down what can be tied down,
Yep.
putting away what can be put away, and hoping for the best.
That's right. Because it's not that the wind is blowing, it's what the wind is blowing.
The good news is Jim Cantori has not gotten here yet.
So the real problem with bringing them in here is that there's just so much stuff that they could get into.
What condition is the shed in?
Well, let's go take a look.
This is the ceramic egg.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, oh, that's been there a while.
Still good.
Cooper's favorite tree.
Yes.
Is this side open?
No, pull it over. Just pull it over. Just pull it. Be careful, that might not hold you. Just don't look up. Stay looking down, and you'll feel.
So that's the generator that doesn't work.
Yes, that's the generator that's missing pieces. That
Okay.
doesn't work.
But
Oh, look, a push mower. Why are you looking at me like that? Oh God, this place creeps me out with all these sting wings, man.
all right, let's get out of
Let's
here.
get out of here. Well, and the other thing about that shed is it's actually up off the ground, which is good
Yeah.
because it won't flood, but they can get under it. It's low enough that they can get under it, or any other critter can get under it too.
Right.
So, Benny, why are you looking at me like that? We're trying to figure you guys out, okay?
I mean, if we just put them inside of this door for the 24 hours that the brunt of the storm is, they're not
They're not gonna be happy regardless of where they are.
Away.
Yeah, they're not gonna be happy regardless.
But I mean, we could pick up this stuff and just butt their coop up to the front door, and then when the storm breaks, you know, we just run their run out in the driveway. Or so we just move.
It would be really nice if that garage door actually opened and closed.
It would, but I mean, we can do it the hard way. I think that's probably the best idea. It's
Yeah.
like Wednesday.
Wednesday morning, push them around to here,
Yeah.
put them in.
But yeah, I think that's,
I'm absolutely okay with that idea.
yeah. I think we just go ahead and make, what, like a 10-foot
Mm-hmm.
back, and then Wednesday you just bring them in here. That's their run. When we put them up Wednesday night, they're in here, and then Thursday when it hits, just keep them cooped up. See what I did there?
They'll do it. Yeah. I am fairly certain they will do it on their own. Okay, so we just finished doing a flooring remodel in the guest bathroom. I don't know when I'll be publishing those videos, whether this one will come out before or after. I mean, who knows what the next week is going to be like. So I have a bunch of the vinyl scrap, and there's some stuff from the years of just piling up back here, loose boards and whatnot, old propane cylinders and stuff that need to go. So we're gonna make our dump run today and try to get as much of that stuff knocked out as possible as well. Where are we going?
Going to the dump.
Dump run!
Yay!
Yay!
Take all the trash that could become projectiles.
So, and I don't know if you can see behind us. We
got a full load.
We are loaded for bear. All right, let's go.
Alright y'all, so we came to the first little transfer station, and apparently they're already overwhelmed by other people doing the same thing we're doing, getting rid of all their extra debris and trash. So we are being sent to the bigger transfer station in the next town over. This is small town life at its finest. So yep, on to the next stop. Running errands in small town is just quite a task sometimes.
Good morning, y'all. Hurricane prep day 3. We got just about everything that we can do taken care of. We've got a place for the chicken squared away. In the garage for the worst part of the storm. We've got food and water, even water to flush the toilets. We'll fill up the bathtubs as well, just to have extra, usable water. Not gonna drink it, but extra potable water. Still have some jerry cans to fill. We're probably gonna do that today. Get that done before everybody is out of gasoline, because that seems to be the trend here. Possibility of a generator coming. Might as well have it, not need it, then need it and not have it. And no, at least I'll have gas for the mower when the storm's over. But right now we got a measure for our pump house. It blew away in Hurricane Florence. I actually found it back in the woods not too long ago. It made it a pretty good way in. Anyways, we have to measure for a new pump house so our tank doesn't fly away. There's a place up the street that's got them. It's just something that's been on the back burner for a long time, but now it's necessary, so I'm gonna try to take care of that today. Man, that thing is crawling with stingwings. Oh, bloody hornet's nest. That's a whole lot of nope. Nope. I'm gonna take care of that right now. I got myself a can of hornet killer. I hope it actually does spray at a distance. So I pulled out a can the other day to go take care of some, and it did not spray. I'm a little nervous about this because the chickens are so close. I don't want this to get on them or on the grass where they might get sick. But I think the hornets are downwind, so we should be okay. Anyways, I'm gonna leave y'all at a safe distance, and also so you can kind of see me chicken out and run off when they all get really mad. It'll be funny. Golly, So I'd say that spray worked really well. But as I'm over here checking the body count, I see another thing that I really don't want to deal with today. Really, really don't want to deal with. But I'm gonna have to. North Carolina. So, I don't know how well you can see that spider right there, but it's black and it has a red hourglass on its abdomen, and there are eggs. Yep. Looks like a black widow to me. You know, in West Virginia we had bugs. We had bugs. There were bugs outside everywhere. And there were brown recluse spiders. I'm sure there were black widows. But we didn't see them. You know? We had a tomcat that would kill the brown recluse spiders. I mean, literally would just jump on them, chomp on them, and kill them. Man, I don't remember there being this many wasps, hornets, stingwings, things of that nature. Man, North Carolina, whew, everything's out to get you here. It's ridiculous. Maybe that's why I like chickens so much, because the chickens eat the bugs. All right, one problem at a time. Let's go get a pump housing. All right, y'all. It's about 1 o'clock. It's been an hour or so since I ran away screaming from the spider. And we have a new pump housing cover. Looks like it's gonna fit. I might have to cut down some of these weeds that are, well, let me rephrase that. I do have to cut down these weeds that have grown up, but I don't know if I'm going to do it right now or if I'm just going to install the thing and then deal with it after the storm, because I don't want to waste gasoline if I can help it. I'm going to approach this real carefully, just in case the spider gets uppity. Y'all done? And if you've never seen fire ants, that's what happens when you mess with one of their mounds. They're gonna come all the way through this grass trying to find out who put that stake into their dirt. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go inside and get some water, and I'm gonna let them chill out, because I don't want to mess with that either. Okay. A little bit more time has passed. I've had a chance to chill out a little bit. I'm gonna get this thing strapped down, get the air conditioner strapped down, go fill up some jerry cans. My uncle has graciously offered to take a look at our currently defunct generator and see if we can get it running today. That would be really awesome. Anyways, let me get this strap here on. The fire ants have relaxed. They've gone back in to do whatever it is they're gonna do. Just not something I wanted to mess with. And the one thing I do have to say about living down here, even with all the stingwings and the 8-legged death bugs, we sure did get some pretty skies. All right, y'all, it's evening time. I have no idea what time it is. It's supper time, I know that much. Because the chickens are asking for their afternoon snack. So I got really paranoid about not having a generator. So I took the non-working generator down to my uncle. We tried to troubleshoot it over the phone, but we couldn't quite figure out what the problem was. Being totally honest, I don't really know enough about small engines to even begin a troubleshoot. It had gas and it pulled, and the switch was on. It's about as far as I got with it. So I drove down to Wilmington, about 20 minutes, and he's worked on hundreds of them, so we had it up and running in about 15 minutes. But of course, as soon as we get it up and running, the weather service starts saying that the hurricane is going to blow past us. It's going to be quick. We're only going to get 50-mile-an-hour winds. So we stressed about nothing. But at least we got our first prep in and done. We now have hurricane ties down on the things that need hurricane ties. I found all of the jerry cans. They're all full. We have a generator that's working now. And we got all the debris that we've been meaning to pick up really since we've been here. We got all of that up and taken down to the dump. So next time, when a hurricane really does hit, we'll be much more prepared. So there's a positive to all of this. A little bit of hard work now saves a little bit of work in the future. So tomorrow morning we'll be moving the chickens inside to the garage in the area that we prepped for them earlier. We've got all of this high weeds and grass and stuff I'm going to chop down and throw it in like hay. Give them something to do while they're inside. Again, I don't think they're going to be inside, but one day. I know this is going to kill our egg production. We've been getting 10 a day. I'm sure we're going to drop down to none over the next couple, so I've been stockpiling. One interesting thought that came through my head while we were dealing with all of this is that as long as we have the chickens, and they are alive, and they are taken care of, and they are healthy, we have food. So I went out and I got enough food for them to last probably a month. So if anything prolonged happened, we would at least have eggs. Or if things got really bad, we would have chicken for dinner. There's technically 20 meals sitting right there if we really get desperate. And that was an oddly comforting thought, that even if the neighborhood gets flooded in and we can't get out in the truck, we actually have a food supply on our property. It's the first time that this homesteading thing has really kind of kicked in. Like, there's that self-sufficiency. You don't have to go anywhere to do something. It was kind of a transcendent moment. I don't know. And it's like the first time my beliefs have been validated. It's really awesome. It makes me want to keep going. Makes me want to be more self-sufficient. Makes me want goats so we can have milk, cows so we can have beef. But one step at a time. So anyway, now I have to take some exterior shots of the house for insurance purposes to make sure that if anything does happen, we have a before and after. And why not use the super advanced, super special camera that I use to vlog? Anyways, thank you so much for following through with us on this preparation. It's been crazy. I don't think I've stopped moving for like a week, but next time it won't be quite so bad. Anyways, thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one. Bye.
That was not recording at all.
That was not recording at all.